All right, was Sarah Palin a mistake?
I think Sarah Palin was a huge mistake. I've been saying that since the first day. In a time of emergency like this, as in 9/11, people turn to Washington and they want to see that the people in charge know what they're doing. You know, Americans can be pretty jokey about their government when times are good, but when times are bad, they want to know, can you do the job? And when you have a candidate who so obviously has never thought about any of the issues that are going to be important to the next administration and whose knowledge is so shallow, it makes people, it doesn't just make people offended. It makes
selection of Governor Palin. She's a very distinguished woman and she's to be admired. But at the same time, now that we have had a chance to watch her for some 7 weeks, I don't believe she's ready to be President of the United States, which is the job of the Vice President. And so that raised some question in my mind as to the judgment that...
This is not easy for me, but because the fact is I have never voted for a Democrat for president during my whole life. I've never even considered it, John. I've never even come close to it. And once I saw McCain's acting, and especially the selection of Sarah Palin, who may be very nice and seems very good as a kind of comedian, stand-up comedian, but as somebody who's serious about the issues, the serious issues we're facing, and the next presidency is going to face a lot of serious issues, mainly because of the incompetence of the Bush administration, to tell you the truth. But when you think of that and think of the fact that McCain's 72 years old, that McCain has said for the last year that the most important ingredient for a vice president is to be ready to take office, that he put country first, and that he rightly questioned Obama's experience level to be the president, all that was blown out of the water when he chose Sarah Palin. He didn't put country.
Oh my God, you guys, I totally had more than 300 calories. So not sexy. Oh, no. Good one.
A vice president has a really great job because not only are they there to support the president's agenda, they're like the team member, the teammate to that president, but also they're in charge of the United States Senate. So if they want to, they can really get in there with the senators and make a lot of good policy changes that will make life better for Brandon and his family and his classroom. And it's a great job, and I look forward to having that job.
Did you get that? If John McCain wins, this woman will be one 72-year-old's heartbeat away from being President of the United States. And if that doesn't scare the hell out of you, it should. Here's the question. Is Governor Sarah Palin qualified to be president? Go to CNN.com/Cafferty File and post a comment on my blog. I'm 65 and have been covering politics as you have for a long time. That is one of the most pathetic pieces of tape I have ever seen for someone aspiring to one of the highest offices in this country. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, but she's cramming a lot of information.
There's no excuse for that. She's supposed to know a little bit of this. Yeah. You know, don't make excuses for her. That's pathetic.
It was not her best answer. I agree with you on that. Thanks, Jack. Stand by.
Also, some conservatives have been pretty hard on you as well. The National Review had a story saying that, you know, I can't tell if Sarah Palin is incompetent, stupid, unqualified, corrupt, or all of the above.
Who wrote that one?
That was in the National Review. I don't have the author.
I'd like to talk to that person.
But they were